Mighty good word, party folk. It's your mama, High Priest. I'm up here on Venus's day. It's March 22nd, Friday. Sagittarius, what's good? This message is for the Sagittarius Sun and Rising Collective. Regardless of whether you have a distinguished, honorable Sagittarian natal placement in your chart, this may still resonate with you. And I strongly suggest checking out the other sign placement readings as well as the collective readings. What's good, Sagittarius? This is your full moon in Libra eclipse reading. I'll pull 3 cards from the Moonology. Find out what you're being asked to release, what the full moon is illuminating, and the outcome. I have the Ethereal Visions Tarot for additional clarity, as well as the Zodiac and Light Seers Tarot for additional standby support. On standby. I do ring the bell. Just be forewarned, yesterday's collective reading, we did pull the Herbal Astrology card number 51, Dragon's Blood, Anima Mundi. Throughout yesterday's sign placement readings, I did notice the World card coming out, the Devil. So Anima Mundi references the World card in the tarot, right? Or has that quality, but Dragon's Blood is a little bit more, or is attributed to protection, right? To a shamanistic ritual ceremony for protection, very spiritual, psychic herb, used for clearing, security, protection. And in this case, the full moon in Libra eclipse asks us to acknowledge where we place an obstacle unknowingly under the guise of self-preservation or preserving or protection. For example, shielding. This is just like a simple metaphor or like similar example or very basic rudimentary example, mundane, like a mother shielding their children's eyes from the news on television or I don't know, something like that, right? Like, where in your life are you applying a notion of self-protection to protect yourself from knowing a decision? So the general collective message is make a decision to remove obstacles instead of holding on, keeping a secret, delaying a decision, or desiring and exerting control. So instead of holding on to a notion of self-preservation, clear space, take time, or honor self-mastery, initiation. This gets more spiritual. Teacher, wise, wisdom. This is specific for you too if you are Sagittarius rising. Clearing, accepting. So yes, Dragon's Blood used for protection and to clear. I'm running with clearing for true protection so that you can make a decision, remove an obstacle. What seems to be a protective solution is actually creating an obstacle. And so it's doing sort of taking the other end of the spectrum as the solution. And in turn removing that obstacle, right? Sort of also like pulling the band-aid off, the wound, things like that. It has that effect. Anyway, Sagittarius, Magician, Sagittarius, High Priest, High Priestesses, Sagittarian Kings, Queens, Royals. This is your galactic, Akashic library. Core, I am your mercurial effervescent dusk library, front desk library with your divine messages for your spiritual exaltation and your human evolution through all spaces and all times. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for being here. Again, it's my pleasure to read for you. What message does the full moon in Libra eclipse have for you? What is the full moon in Libra asking you to release? What is it illuminating? And what is the outcome? I have also culminated short phrases that I call your horoscopes. For you, I wrote Runaway in big letters. So like that song, Runaway, by popular demand. So there's a touch and go to you like Gemini, where like it's not so much the foot in, one foot out. Like it's not that. It's the like you want to see the data. You're wanting to see the evidence. The data, the evidence. I wrote that. I wrote fitting in. Nine of Pentacles. The flame burns brighter. Sag rising, teacher. And I also wrote Jack in the Nightmare Before Christmas. So like, what's this? You're like, fitting in, what's this? Sagittarius, the flame burns brighter. Look what just popped out. New moon and Sag. Look at the bigger picture. And a win-win outcomes forecast. Adjustments are required. Believe in them if possible. Thank you so much, Sangha, Goddess Isis. Wow. I guess this new moon eclipse card wants to keep flying out. Goddess Isis, Sun God, Mercury, angels, spirit guides of the highest light, angels, ancient ancestors, wise ancestors. Okay. Thank you so much, Sangha. What is the full moon Libra eclipse asking the Sagittarius Sun Rising Collective to release? Wow, okay. What is it illuminating? And what is the outcome? Wow. Jeez. This card doesn't want to go. A new romantic cycle begins, and believe in the impossible. A fiery climax approaches. So yeah, there is either you... full moon in Aries. Let's just keep our cool, okay? Alright, so this set of eclipses, South Node in Libra, North Node in Aries, began last year around this time in the spring, the solar eclipse in Aries. There was a solar eclipse last fall in Libra. There's this set of eclipses now. There's another eclipse in Libra in October, and then a final eclipse in March of 2025, at the end of March of 2025 in Aries. So that will culminate the eclipse nodal karmic portal in Aries, and Libra will start to shift into Pisces. Anyway, I'm going off just to give you kind of timelines. The longer lunation goes back to September 2022, culminates at the end of December, which all those moons are very prominent in the readings now. Mercury retrograde in Aries, all of April. Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius, all of December. Okay, so there's fire abounds, fire within. Keep your cool. I apologize for just blurting that out. I need to keep my cool. Sagittarius. That's funny. So what do you need to release? A time to give rather than take. So you're giving to you're taking back, right? Like, I think there was something about like, so those were the messages that were coming in, although I could not ground them of you being too, because it was so general, of you being too outward, being very social, very giving. And that's what I mean is very like, you were giving 4 swords at the bottom of the deck. Now you're resting. Now you're pulling back. Now you've pulled back. Now you're set back. but because it's like formatting days, realigning days, backed by popular demand. Okay. Realigning work, realigning days. What's being illuminated? Now take action towards that, right? Because you've been at rest, you've been recuperating. Now, this is the outcome. There is apparently, I believe, good relationships. And it says believe in the impossible. Do you believe? It seems more loving in nature, more like new friendships, and also a romantic partnership or romantic partnerships that are actually balance in with your new persona, your new coming to. So as I split the deck, the teacher, right? Aquarius, King of Swords. I've also been getting a lot of Gemini from the King of Swords. And then I have Jupiter, the Wheel of Fortune. Jupiter currently in Taurus, Venus sextiling with Jupiter and Uranus both in Taurus. A very exalted moon, a very exalted time. Thank you so much, Sun God, Raw Goddess Isis. Thank you so much, Mercury, angels, spirit guides of the highest light, archangels, spirit guides of the highest light, ancient ancestors, divine ancestors, wise ancestors, sage ancestors. So a fiery climax approaches. Be bold and make the first move. Yeah, you notice now what was left after how much you gave. Instead of fighting to get back what you lost, you took time to re-flourish. That word keeps coming up today with the Gemini. You took time to look at what you were left with. That helped you to honor less, going back more, building you like you're different. You're not fitting into these old spaces anymore. But there's a gain you've taken, even though the experience is marked by loss. There's gain. There's a lot of heart center that has blasted the other psychic areas. I think we keep talking about this for you, Sagittarius, right? I apologize. I don't know why we have the death card, Scorpio. Dragon's Blood is an herb of the asteroids. Black Moon Lilith is also a node. So I have the node tracked in Virgo, which is wild. So like your time away is coming to an end. You're back by popular demand. The spirit, the order. Queen of Wands. Oh, this Aries, you're back by popular demand. Oh, okay, chill, boo. I have so many thoughts running in my head. I feel like a Sagittarius, I believe. You're back, Knight of Wands. That is so cool, Magician, Gemini. Okay. I'm having too much fun, right? I was having fun with Gemini's reading. I'm having a lot of fun with yours, Sagittarius. Gosh, this horse is cracking me up. Dude, you're Sagittarius. You found, you threw that card away. I'm sorry, I apologize. You're like, no more, I'm not left out. You're left out, right? fitting in. I'm not fitting in. You're not fitting in. You're not meant to fit in, right? You're also looking at the data. Be bold and make the first move. Wow, look at you. Okay, so it's time of strategizing. Now, be bold and make the first move, right? The time of looking at all sides. Now, a new romantic cycle begins. You must believe that it is possible, right? Wow, okay. So we have a new romantic cycle begins. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. And another, or Earth. This is the Hierophant, Taurus. Anima Mundi, card number 51, Gemini, and the Hierophant. Or the Magician, sorry, and the Hierophant. The Magician and the Hierophant. And then I said a new romantic cycle begins, believe in the impossible. So we have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, right? Also 5 + 1, 6, the Lovers. And then we have here the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. We have a split right here. We may have... So we may have someone looking at you, Sagittarius, someone like figuring... I don't know how to... I don't know all the terms. What are these terms that people use today? Someone's eyeing you. Maybe someone's looking at the data that it seems like you could have Capricorn, but Queen of Pentacles also late Sagittarius, right? Or cusp. Now the other aspect, the shadow of Sagittarius, so like the fiery climax, not bull, like, I don't know if that's a word, bull rushing, but like don't run away immediately. Maybe you're like, I don't know. It could be that you guys are looking at all the emotions and then coming to find out, like, there's actually something that can work here besides just the love making, right? Besides just the emotions. We're both equally like intelligent, productive folk, no matter where you may find yourself at. Queen of Pentacles, Sagittarius, I feel that you may find yourself... We started the reading with from Death, card number 13, literally nothing, finding finding the just, gosh, it gives me like, I can't talk about it, but I guess I'll just say like, like being left without fuel on the side of the road on a long stretch. That's how I feel. That's where you're coming from. Now, are you that person? Are you that one experience? No. That shows evidence and data of you, of the maybe this is what everyone is, what all of you guys are determining, you, potential partner. Maybe this is what will happen. Maybe you guys believe that it can work. Taurus, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Aries, right? Aries energy. A lot of Taurus, a lot of value, a lot of attraction. Venus in Pisces talking to Taurus. So much Piscean Scorpio energy here. So much Taurus. Jupiter, there's the spiritual thread, there's the contractual thread, there's money. Maybe this is acknowledging that you guys can work together too. Maybe it is a work situation. It seems very heavily, deeply involved in some deep we're some Akashic, the Hierophant, the High Priest watches over this, oversees that this can come together, because it's so drenched in disbelief, unwillingness, the stuckness. Okay, release, believe that when both of you are able to release yourself, the Magus, and then the High Priestess, belief, abundance. Maybe the High Priestess belief. Some of you walked away. Some of you, this is a lesson in time. Goddess Isis and better. Can we just get clarity on why is the King of Cups here? Okay, so Jupiter in Pisces. So it's in astrology, there are some studies that can, because of the Venus rulership in the sky right now, Venus talking to Jupiter, Jupiter in Taurus, Venus ruled by it's both. It can, what the King of Cups says is it can be both emotionally fulfilling, it can be long lasting, it can be secure, it can feel safe, it can feel emotionally fulfilling, it can stay that way in security. It can also feel like true love. Six of Cups. Perhaps you or this person heavily Scorpionic and Taurus or Capricorn or all of the above, and Sag and or Aries, Pisces. Maybe the Piscean house, 12th house, or the Pisces house has a lot of big planets in them, and then I have more Aries energy, or I'm sorry, Leo, that I lovingly have been referring to as the Sagittarius king, the King of Wands, and then we have the Two of Wands, Mars and Aries. I think that card came out already. A fiery climax approaches. Perhaps you guys just need to pour the love out to each other, right? Well, firefly. Okay, yo, I'm good. Sagittarius, what's good? I honor you. The Hierophant watches, blesses. I honor your decision, your path, all the paths, all the journeys that you've been on, that you will be on, that you will take, all your adventures. I send you all love and light. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe. We want to grow the channel, maybe. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. It's my pleasure to read for you. Have a great, blessed, beautiful eclipse season. I'll be back with more. Thank you.